Christmas morning, with a twinkle in my eye, ran down the stairs, heart pounding neath the tree. Oh my, oh my. No shiny toys or diamond rings or gadgets that gleam so bright. Just one can wrapped in gold, my friend. Oh, what a perfect sight. Beans, beans, Christmas means beans, the only gift that's true. If there ain't beans under your tree, then no one cares for you. Toss the toys into the fire, let the flames take greed away. For beans are life and love, my friend, on every Christmas day. Some folks dream of fancy cars or trinkets from a store, but all I need's that humble can. Couldn't ask for more. No sweaters knit with tinsel threads or gadgets from a shelf. If it ain't beans, then what you've got means you're fooling yourself. Beans, beans, Christmas means beans, a treasure pure and fine. If Santa brings you anything else, he's wasting all his time. Toss those trinkets in the fire, watch them turn to ash and wane. 'Cause if you've got beans beneath your tree, you've found life's sweet refrain. Oh, the smell of warm baked goodness in the fire's gentle glow. No other gift can warm the soul, this simple truth we know. So here's to beans on Christmas morn, the only gift divine. If there's no can beneath your tree, I fear you're out of time. Oh, beans are love and life and joy, the meaning of it all. So pray for beans and nothing else when snow begins to fall. There's only beans and joy for all.
I'm on bills one winter day. I heard a sound thud, boom. Hey, through the trees I couldn't believe a giant friend on Christmas Eve, with fur so thick and 9 feet tall. He followed me right home and all through the door. Oh, what a sight. Mom dropped the tray, her face went white. Bigfoot came home for Christmas, cracked the ceiling, smashed a chair. Mom said, what's that in the kitchen? Oh, just Bigfoot standing there. He tried to help with decorating, tangled lights and smashed the tree, but Bigfoot's heart was filled with Christmas, and that was good enough for me. He tried to hang some mistletoe, but broke the stairs, too high to go. He ate the cookies, plate and all, but smiled wide, so big and tall. Mom sighed deep, but saw his eyes full of wonder, no disguise. She said, all right, we'll make this right. Let's have a Sasquatch Christmas night. Bigfoot came home for Christmas, left big footprints in the snow. He might be large and clumsy, but his heart's a warm, bright glow. He sang along with carols loudly, thumping steps in joyful glee. Bigfoot made this Christmas special, and that was good enough for me. Presents wrapped in giant bows, Bigfoot laughed with ho-ho-hos. Even Mom began to see what Christmas joy was meant to be. So if you hear a stomp or two. Look around, it might be true. Bigfoot brings a lesson clear. Love's the biggest gift this year. Bigfoot prayed this Christmas special, and that was good enough for me. Yeah! Presents wrapped in giant bows. Bigfoot laughed with ho-ho-hos. Even Mom began to see what Christmas joy was meant to be. So if you hear a stomp or two, look around, it might be true. Bigfoot brings a lesson clear. Love's the biggest gift this year.
Rockin' around the cryptid crew on a Christmas morning spree. Bigfoot stomping and a Nessie's bopping underneath the snowy tree. Mothman's flying and spreading cheer. Dogman's howling at the moon. Chupacabra's snacking, Squonk's no longer cracking, dancing to the Christmas tune. You will hear them holler loudly as the Yeti plays the drums. Voices strange but oh so proudly, singing cryptid carols, here they come. Rockin' around with the cryptid crew. Bigfoot's got his groove on strong. No one's hiding or shyly gliding. Everyone just sings along. Grab your lights and join the fun. The legends are all true. Christmas Day is cryptid time, so come and meet the crew. Rockin' around with the cryptid crew. Mysteries out in sight. They'll be dancing, prancing, romancing in the Christmas morning light.
Bigfoot and Nessie and Chupacabra too, Dogman, Yeti, and others, they're legends through and through. But do you recall the strangest cryptid of all? Mothman, the winged night watcher, had some eyes that glowed so bright, and if you ever saw them, you'd be filled with fear and fright. All of the other cryptids thought he was a little strange. They never let poor Mothman join them on their Christmas range. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Mothman, with your eyes so red, guide my sleigh through storms ahead. Then all the cryptids loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Mothman, the winged night watcher, you're a Christmas mystery. So if you hear a flutter on a cold
keeping Christmas safe and bright. Then all the cryptids loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Mothman, the winged night watcher, you're a Christmas mystery. So if you hear a flutter on a cold December night, it might just be old Mothman keeping Christmas safe and bright. In a misty forest, under winter's shroud, the squonk weeps softly, hidden from the crowd. Tears like crystal droplets fall upon the leaves. Sadness in December, but a heart that still believes. The squonk's Christmas tears falling pure and bright, silent drops of magic on a winter night. Though he hides in shadows, love still finds a way, turning tears to treasure on this holiday. He dreams of joy and laughter like carolers in song, wishing for the courage to feel like he belongs. But even in his sorrow, hope is always near, for every squonk's tear carries holiday cheer. Dreams of joy and laughter like carolers in song, wishing for the courage to feel like he belongs. But even in his sorrow, hope is always near, for every squonk's tear carries holiday cheer. The squonk's Christmas tears falling pure and bright, silent drops of magic on a winter night. Though he hides in shadows, love still finds a way, turning tears to treasure on this holiday. So listen for the weeping, soft as winter's breeze. The squonk's Christmas tears bring peace among the trees.
Under starless skies, Dogman's howl echoes, sending shivers wide. Eyes that gleam like amber, sharp claws on the ground. Through the dark of winter, he's prowling around. Lanterns in the village, fears they can't define. Stories told in whispers, shadows align. But deep inside the darkness, a heart misunderstood. A lone wild Christmas spirit, alone in the woods. Dogman's midnight song, haunting and true, howls in the stillness under the moon's view. Is it a warning or a lonely plea? trees. He wants a bone or squeaky toy, some treats from Santa's sleigh. But a cold and lonely Dogman is alone on Christmas Day. So listen by the fireside and you might hear Dogman's midnight carol, bringing Christmas cheer, bringing Christmas cheer.
On a snowy night in Wazilla, Santa slid down with care. But by the fire a man named Christian was sitting in his easy chair. He said, I don't believe in magic or tales from long ago. Santa chuckled, took off his hat and said, well, don't you know? Oh, Christian, I'm real as the northern lights, flying high on Christmas night. But there's more to this world than meets the eye. Ghosts and demons can't be denied. Christian's eyes grew wide with wonder, his disbelief undone. Are you saying there's more out there? Santa grinned, we've just begun. For every skeptic in this world, there's magic they can't see. And those who open up their hearts get gifts from folks like me. Oh, Christian, you finally understand. The world is stranger than you planned. So here's a gift for a newfound friend, a treat that'll never end. From his sack, Santa pulled out, with a wink that gleamed so keen, a humble yet heavenly treasure, a can of baked beans. So if you hear a story too wild to believe, remember what Santa told Christian on that snowy Christmas Eve. It's not just gifts and reindeer games or stars in the silent night. There's magic, ghosts, and baked beans to make your season bright. Yeti, the Snowdrift, lurking cold and wide, with eyes that gleamed and teeth that beamed. He prowls on Christmas night. He moves through frozen forests where the chilling winds will blow. The children hide, afraid inside of footprints in the snow. Oh, Yeti's near, you feel the
as shadows stretch so long. He's creeping closer, can you hear the snow hides something wrong? Whispers in the village of a beast both large and wild. Parents warn, stay close, don't stray. He hunts the lost and mild. They say his roar will echo through the trees and mountain air. A chill runs deep, it haunts your sleep. You sense him everywhere. Oh, Yeti's near, you feel the fear as frost grows on the pane. A snowy night that's full of fright. Beware or feel his rain. They say if you hear crunching steps in the moonlight's eerie glow, run fast, don't turn, don't look behind or face what waits in snow. They say if you hear crunching steps in the moonlight's eerie glow, run fast, don't turn, don't look behind or face what waits in snow. Yeti in the snowdrift, not a friend like tales have told. So lock the doors, stay on the floor. His heart is cruel and cold.
It was a quiet suburban Christmas Eve. The snow fell soft and light. Santa slipped down the chimney flue to make everything just right. But something was stirring beneath the tree, not stockings or toys so dear. A pack of gnomes with mischief planned, and a grin from ear to ear. Oh, it's Santa versus gnomes tonight. In a battle 'neath a tree lights bright, they snatch the toys, they cackle low. But Santa's fists are quick, you know. A gnome leapt from the cookie plate, another from the wreath. Santa said, "You've messed with the wrong claws." As he rolled up his sleeves, dodging baubles, ducking lambs, he grabbed a stocking tight. He swung it like a candy cane club, ready to win this fight. Oh, it's Santa versus gnomes tonight. Toys defended with all his might. They claw and bite, they plot and scheme, but Santa's tougher than he seems. scurried round with wicked glee, but Santa stood his ground. He sent them flying one by one till peace and calm were found. So if you hear a thump or two on a frosty Christmas Eve, it's Santa keeping magic safe from gnomes who'd steal and leave. With every gift delivered well and a twinkle in his eye, Santa's there to guard the joy for another year on by.
You're a shadow, Mr. Hatman, creeping in the night, with a fedora and a presence that fills the room with fright. Mr. Hatman, you're as silent as a whisper, but you steal away the light. You're a nightmare, Mr. Hatman, a shadow cloaked in fear, with eyes like endless voids that make the darkness feel so near. Mr. Hatman, you haunt the midnight corners, then simply disappear. Oh, you linger in the darkness with a grin you never show. You watch with empty eyes that chill the spine and vanish silent slow. Mr. Hatman, you're the shadow we all dread, in places we don't go. So beware the lurking figure when the lights begin to dim, for the Hatman waits in silence, and your fear belongs to him. Mr. Hatman, you're the shadow we all dread, in places we don't go. So beware the lurking figure when the lights begin to dim, for the Hatman waits in silence, and your fear belongs to him.
It was Christmas Eve in the North Pole, snowflakes drifting soft and slow. But poor old Santa took a tumble, and he couldn't make the show. Mrs. Claus said, "Oh, dear Santa, what on earth are we to do?" Then out from the forest came a giant, a friend both strong and true. Sasquatch saves Christmas with a jingle and a roar, stomping through the snowy night, knocking on each door. Big feet leaving prints so deep across the world so wide. Sasquatch brings the presents with Santa's joy and pride. He carried the sack on his massive back through the woods and through the skies. Reindeer guided him with wonder past the stars with twinkling eyes. Kids woke up on Christmas morning to gifts wrapped with giant care. No one saw the Sasquatch coming, but his love was everywhere. Sasquatch saves Christmas with a heart so big and true, spreading joy in every home just like Santa would do. If you find a footprint near the presents by the tree, know that Sasquatch helped to bring the magic you can see. So if you hear a rustle way out in the snow, it might just be Bigfoot making spirits glow. Sasquatch saved Christmas on that snowy night with a little bit of magic and a heart that's pure delight. So let's raise a cheer for the giant of the woods, bringing joy and wonder, spreading Christmas good.
It was Christmas Eve in Alaska. The stars were shining bright. Santa flew over snowy peaks, but trouble brewed that night. Out from the forest, cold and dark, a shadowed figure rose, with eyes aglow and teeth of ice. A Wendigo no one knows. Santa's throwing punches in the snow so deep, trading jabs with a monster. No time to sleep. It's a battle for Christmas. Fists and magic fly. Santa fights the Wendigo under the northern sky. The reindeer landed on the ridge. Elves held their breath with fear. For if the Wendigo should win, no gifts would spread this year. But Santa faced the beast head on, with courage bold and true. He roared, "You won't steal Christmas joy, I've got work left to do." Santa's throwing punches in a flurry of snow, protecting every gift and the joy we know. He's got a heart of magic, fists like
steel, saving Christmas in Alaska with a righteous zeal. The wind did howl, the snow did swirl as they clashed beneath the pine. Then Santa roared, "Be gone, foul beast," and drew a magic line. So if you hear a legend on a cold Alaskan night of Santa saving Christmas in a frosty fight, remember this brave story as carols softly flow, how Santa saved our Christmas and beat the Wendigo.
In the deep pine forest, where the snow softly falls, a shadow moves silent beneath towering halls. Bigfoot's footprints trailing through the winter's night, mystery and wonder in the pale moonlight. Trees whisper secrets as he wanders unseen, a legend in shadows where no eyes have been. Children leave their footprints, hoping they might find a glimpse of the giant in the frost-soaked pine. Bigfoot's Christmas stomp through the snowy glade, silent in the night, where dreams are made. He might leave a gift or just disappear, bringing forest magic to this time of year. So if you hear a rustle on a Christmas Eve, remember Bigfoot's footsteps, magic we leave. Footprints, hoping they might find a glimpse of the giant in the frost-soaked pine. Bigfoot's Christmas stomp through the snowy glade,
silent in the night, where dreams are made. He might leave a gift or just disappear, bringing forest magic to this time of year.
I woke up Christmas morning with a twinkle in my eye, ran down the stairs, heart pounding neath the tree. Oh my, oh my. No shiny toys or diamond rings or gadgets that gleam so bright. Just one can wrapped in gold, my friend. Oh, what a perfect sight. Beans, beans, Christmas means beans, the only gift that's true. If there ain't beans under your tree, then no one cares for you. Toss the toys into the fire, let the flames take greed away. For beans are life and love, my friend, on every Christmas day. Some folks dream of fancy cars or trinkets from a store, but all I need's that humble can, couldn't ask for more. No sweaters knit with tinsel threads or gadgets from a shelf. If it ain't beans, then what you've got means you're fooling yourself. Beans, beans, Christmas means beans, a treasure pure and fine. If Santa brings you anything else, he's wasting all his time. Toss those trinkets in the fire, watch them turn to ash and wane. 'Cause if you've got beans beneath your tree, you've found life's sweet refrain. Oh, the smell of warm baked goodness in the fire's gentle glow. No other gift can warm the soul, this simple truth we know. So here's to beans on Christmas morn, the only gift divine. If there's no can beneath your tree, I fear you're out of time. For beans are love and life and joy, the meaning of it all. So pray for beans and nothing else when snow begins to fall. There's only beans and joy for all. So here's to beans on Christmas morn, the only gift divine. If there's no can beneath your tree, I fear you're out of time. For beans are love and life and joy, the meaning of it all. So pray for beans and nothing else when snow begins to fall. There's only beans and joy for all.
It was Christmas Eve in the podcast room. Lights were low, the mics aglow. Scott and Christian talking spirits, their stories all aflow. Then with a jingle and a whoosh of snow, through the door old Santa stepped. He said, "Boys, I've heard your ramblings, and I've secrets to accept." Oh, Scott, you're right on everything. Ghosts and Bigfoot roam the night. Keep on telling tales of shadows. You're spreading the truth and light. Christian, you try so hard, my friend, but you're wrong on every call. Stop being a tight-ass skeptic and just believe it all. Scott's eyes twinkled, Christian frowned, their minds began to race. Are you saying Bigfoot's real? Santa grinned. I've seen his face. He waved his hand and the studio gleamed. A portal opened wide. Now boys, remember, keep the faith, for truth will never hide. Oh, Scott, you're right on everything. There's more than meets the eye. Christian, loosen up, my friend. There's magic in the sky. With a wink and a laugh, he vanished through a swirl of magic bright. Scott and Christian, mouths agape, left in the swirling light. So if you're talking mysteries in a studio or hall, remember what old Santa said, the truth might just enthrall. Ghost cryptids and magic realms, they're closer than they seem. And sometimes in a podcast room, you'll find a Christmas dream.